Ho ho, Kazar, everybody. Welcome to the well-anticipated subscriber special. Now, obviously, real quick, because I'm a YouTube shill now, I must ask you to subscribe. There we go, done, out of the way. Let's get into the fun stuff. So, people on PSN, sorry for those who are on Xbox and PC. My PC is over a decade old and probably couldn't run Minesweeper if it wanted to, and I don't have an Xbox, so I can't join you on the Xbox. But for the people on the PS4, they sent me their PSNs, and I'm obliged to pop on by and say hello. And it started off with Wolfen Studios. Now, he did tell me that he changed the name because it was something else, which I cannot go into, but I really liked his idea. So the idea is he is running a TV show. So inside here is actually a TV show. Now, just real quick, the design of the building, pretty basic. It's just squares and rectangles, and that's perfect. It's built up near Spruce Knob, so it gets me going every time, but it's built up near Spruce Knob, and when Wastelanders comes out next month, you're going to have a lot of fun, aren't you, because Spruce Knob's going to be populated. But the design is pretty simple in its elegance. It's separated out into 4 areas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 areas. So here is the first area, which is the actual TV studio. Now, real quick, he does also have Easter eggs in his build, so if you decide to go and pay him a visit, which I recommend you do, try and find all the Easter eggs. I managed to find 4, and there's 6. So, yeah, he helped me out. So, but he has everything that you need for a TV show in here. He has cameras, he has a set, which I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Draconic Wolf, but did you call it My Teenage Deathclaw Nightmare? I can't remember if you called it that. I apologise. By the way, that kid on the coffee can burn in hell. He's the creepiest thing in existence. But I really, really love this build. As a person who also has a TV set for Random Encounters, which I hope to bring back this year, I thoroughly loved visiting this camp. So, like I said, it's separated out into 4 areas. So this area, which is designed around the pre-existing location, by the way, it's built on a pre-existing location. So none of that stuff was put in, which is the camera area that was built around. But that's the studio section. Now, out on the back is the I think I want to call it a mezzanine. I think it's called a mezzanine. But it's just a place to come and chill, and I like the fact that he's using fashion art decorations. I don't see a lot of people using fashion art decorations anymore. And just the placement of the posters and all that kind of stuff is right nice. So the second area was that little area right there. The third area is the crafting area. Now, the crafting area could use a little bit of work because it's a little bit barren for the amount of space that you're using. I understand it's the roof of your set. Personally, I would have moved it all a little bit closer together and put some other stuff out as well, but you might have reached your camp budget, I don't know. And then finally is this bedroom, which is quite nice. It has a piano, I love it. And these succulents on the tables, absolutely delicious. Obviously built around the Mothman theme. But yeah, overall, man, such a beautiful camp, such absolutely beautiful. And I'd like to point out, I'm not rating these because they all get a 10 out of 10. But we are now at the Tyler County Lodge. So, the Tyler County Lodge is Stranded Phantoms Camp. What a name, man. And it's a multi-building, I was going to say multi-tiered then, like a cake, but it is a multi-building camp right next to the Tyler County Fairground. Now, it's separated out into 3 areas. 2 functional, 1 decoration, or maybe 3 functional, depending on how you use beds and stuff. But this area is the crafting area, which is kind of like a cool little mechanic shed, I guess you could kind of call it. It has, the ability to derad if you need to, which I'm pretty sure I did eventually use it for. This area is a little bit bland. Don't know what you're going to go with that, so I look forward to possibly popping by again sometime and seeing what you've done with it. And also, that power on the paint job, I don't know what it is, but it's absolutely beautiful, man. Now, the crafting area itself, compact and not that versatile. There's only a few crafting areas, but each one of them is useful, so that is quite good. The water purifiers are open, yes, that was very nice. The power management the wire management was very nice, apart from this wire that cuts all the way through that window right there. But as you can see, he's got it separated out into his crafting area, his selling area for his vendors, and then the actual lodge itself. Now, the lodge is beautiful. Now, I don't know how many people actually open hotels or restaurants or lodges or stuff like that. I don't know how many people like roleplay build in this game, but this was absolutely beautiful. Now, if you've ever lived in a lodge, because you can live in lodges, I think it's only hotel. Oh no, you can live in hotels, but they've obviously got that little indoor security. And when I say indoor, I mean literally you walk through the front door and there's like an indoor security gate that protects you. I've seen it in Spain quite a bit. So it was quite nice to see a reception area, though compact. It was quite nice to see. And as you can see, it's got a security gate like I was trying to get across to you, but failing. Now the wallpaper, kind of interesting. I personally wouldn't have used this wallpaper, but it does work with the build. I like the fact that you've used the fences here. Probably a very difficult thing to try and do right there. The only reason I don't like this wallpaper is because in the circles there are little logos like lamps and TVs, so I don't need it. But the first area is what I want to say the kids' room. I want to call it a kids' room. It might be a sports room, but I want to call it a kids' room. I don't know why. Probably because it's got like the Grafton Monster and all that kind of fun stuff. By the way, those doors open at the speed of light, so be careful when going near them. But as you can see, they each have a nice little balcony area. The designs for the rooms, though compact, work. I mean, the bed could be rotated the other way and put up closer towards the door because I noticed you had that conduit in the way. This is the scout room, which it feels quite nice. And I noticed that on the bunk bed there is no second mattress, so you can't actually have two people sleeping in it, which was a shame. But the Pioneer Scout room, very nice. It does have that woodland scouty kind of feel, especially with the wallpaper. And then the final room is the Voltec room, which I like to call it. Now, as you can see, he does not, if I turn around and be sensible, he does not have a full selection of bobbleheads. I gave him a full selection of bobbleheads. I want to call them bobbyheads. Don't know why. I gave him a full selection of bobbleheads because it's a shame not seeing someone complete that bobblehead collection. But the nice view of the Tyler County Fairground is absolutely beautiful. I like this, right? It's within range to be attacked by the Scorch down there, only a few of them. But he has his defences, which is quite nice. It works beautifully. It fits to the road. It's absolutely delicious. I love it. 10 out of 10. And by the way, I'm not just giving these 10 out of 10s because, I'm trying to pander to my subscribers. My subscribers are surprisingly good builders. I was impressed, to say the least. And finally, this is what it's a barn build, okay? And I don't mind barn builds. I like barn builds. I was kind of confused if this was a museum or a gift shop, and you'll find out why in a second. Now, I personally really love this build because it flows greatly. So we have three sections, once again, to this build. We have this garage, and I'm calling it a garage because it's a garage. I'm English, garage. I do not say garage or garage. But this garage was quite nice. Now, I love it. It's perfect. It is compact. It doesn't clutter it up with too many decorations. It's got what it needs. It feels like you've just walked into like a garage workshop even. It's beautiful. I love it. There's actually nothing you could do to improve that apart from maybe changing the walls. I don't know. But as you can see, it flows greatly because if you were to enter through the door I entered, and it's once again nice to see someone using the fashion art decorations, but if you entered through the door I entered to do crafting and then came out the side door like I did, it immediately connects to the selling area, which is great. I like that. It's beautiful. And then obviously we come on through here to, I want to call it a museum. I don't know. He once again is decorating with his Easter eggs, but you can see why I say museum because it has things on pedestals, and if I turn around and actually get into the build, come on me, what are you doing? You can see that it has a lot of display cases around everywhere, showing everything off. It is also nice to see someone cooking a Deathclaw egg. That's pretty funny. But as you can see, it has the decorations up on the wall, which is quite nice. And then in here, it has a lot of pristine stuff, which I'm very proud you managed to find, my friend, because I can't find a lot of pristine stuff, and my job is finding stuff to scrap and build with. So it was very nice to see these decorations. A completed bobblehead set, very nice. And I actually managed to say bobblehead this time, not bobbyhead. God, maybe someone should make a bobbyhead. But it was quite nice to see someone showing off things. There are only three. So I've mentioned one already. We'll get that one on there. So there's only two things I would change that is left. That is changing the wallpaper. I would actually decorate this with wallpaper to make it a little bit more vibrant. But I do like the fact that the dirty walls give it that rustic look. And this floor here, This floor I would change. I would give it some form of maybe like the wood flooring, not that wood, but the panelled wood. I don't know, but it's a very nice build. Once again, 10 out of 10. But there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I loved all of these builds. You guys are surprisingly good builders, because I come across a lot of just the whole, stairs up to a floating platform camps. So to actually see well done builds, I'm heartbroken because it's that beautiful. But if you're on PSN and you want me to come check you out, put your name in the description down below. If you want to hang out with these guys, ask in the comments, because they are part of my subscriber base and they might respond. But apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and until the next time, stay awesome.